I want to talk about something real quick, y'all, that the Holy Spirit put on me in the last couple of days. I was guilty of it, and yeah, it's called the rescuer spirit. Honestly, I had never heard of it before, let alone understanding it. But it's called the rescuer spirit, and this is what it is. Where it comes from is the root. I will always tell y'all the tea and always tell y'all the truth. Everything on God's green earth that you are affected by and that you go through the most, the pain areas that messes with your nervous system, your mind, your body, your mind, spirit, and your soul, it all starts in the root. The root can be from your parents moving forward. It can be all the generations that they gathered before you, them, and everything from them moving forward. That's in your life. And the root is just simply the beginning of where it all started. It's how this began in the first place. It's whatever issues you are dealing with, mind, body, spirit, and soul, about yourself as an identity and as an individual, as well as all the people that you attract into your life. It kind of picks up where I left off at in the last video. If you see what I'm wearing, it was probably the video just before this one. Anywho, the rescuer spirit is where you were taught, not necessarily directly a lesson like mama and daddy said, this how you walk, this how you talk, this how you say ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. No, it's the behavior that you were around and it was connected to you, especially when you are young. It starts when you are young. The lessons that you pick up along the way, whether you are aware of it or not, based off how you were treated, what you went through, what happened around you, what happened concerning you. Our parents and whoever raised us are being responsible when they take up that job of taking care of you. They are responsible for taking care of you. They are responsible for protecting you, teaching you right from wrong, providing for you, making sure that you have everything that you need, as well as some of your wants. And the words that's spoken to you or around you, and the circumstances and situations that affect you, they all teach your nervous system, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul what to expect from people, other people, places, things, circumstances, and situations, as well as how to deal with them, how to regulate your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, how to press and hold back your feelings and emotions, and what to expect if you act a certain way, or you do a certain thing, or you don't act a certain way, or you don't do a certain thing. It teaches you what to expect and how to deal with it. And if it doesn't happen in a healthy way, you get problems and issues like the rescuer spirit. For me and many others in life, you gain the rescuer spirit because whatever you didn't get, whatever you didn't receive, whatever was not handed to you, given to you, or whatever, it taught you, number one, I got to be Mr. or Mrs. Independent. I got to do it for myself. If I want anything done right, I got to do it myself. Even when and if I gain a Christian relationship with God, if you are a person of faith, I still can't, in some ways, fully even trust. I can't, in some ways, fully even trust or depend on God, or interdepend on God and self, because either I wasn't old enough, wise enough, or in a great circumstance or situation where I myself could make it happen for me at that time. And then it also pushes you to want to try to help other people, places, things, and circumstances and situations to receive when you see them in that circumstance or situation. And even worse, when it comes down to relationships, it makes you want to do and overly do for your partner things that you wish somebody had done or overdone for you. You start feeling like, okay, I'll get my validation if I show them I'm useful. This man or this woman will stay in my life if they see that I got them. I'm supporting them. I'm loving them. They can depend on me. I'm dependable. If I do this, then I'll get that. Almost like a payment. Like you go to work for 40 hours a week and you get a nice ass paycheck at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. If I just love you enough, if I sex you enough, if I cook enough for you, if I'm a good enough friend to you, if I'm there for you during your hard, tough times, and when you're in the eye of the storm, that means that when it's my turn, you're going to be there for me. Or if it's not my turn to get into some trouble, you're just going to be there for me anyway. I'm showing you I'm a good enough friend. I'm showing you I'm a good enough lover. I'm showing you I'm a good enough husband or wife. I'm showing you I'm a good enough wife or mother. I'm showing you I'm a good enough employee or business partner. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show my customers by giving them freebies that I am worthy of them actually digging deep in their pockets and paying me for my worth and my value. You see where this is going? When you don't recognize that you have the rescuer spirit energy attached to you, and you don't see how it's infected you as well as affected you, and how it's affecting your choices and your decisions in life, it throws you off because it makes you start leaking your own power, and it starts making you leak the power of God, and it distracts you and it stops you and it makes you feel, and it makes you actually, it makes you feel vulnerable, and it makes you vulnerable. It makes you vulnerable because a taker is going to take and a giver is going to give. That's just what it is. But if the giver has a big heart and they're constantly being the one in their group of people, they're constantly being the person in their family that's always giving and giving, you always got to keep attracting broken people and people that are in need. And that's how your life will begin being affected. Look at your life, ladies. Look at your life, gentlemen. What kind of men and women are you attracting in your life? What kind of friends or family or bosses and co-workers and employees are you attracting into your experience? Because that's going to tell you exactly what's broken on the inside of you. It's going to show you whether you have the rescuer spirit or some other spirit that's attached itself to you, that's not allowing you to just be and know that just existing is enough, that you already are enough. You don't have to do anything to prove you need a promotion. If you already doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing in that friendship, in that relationship, in that family, at that job or that business, and they don't see enough worth in what you bring to the table to say, bring it on. I'm gonna go ahead and promote you. Like, I ain't even got to give you no bigger title. I'm gonna just add more money to your bank account. I don't even need you to go to work every day and bring your check home to me as a woman, or bring your check home to me as a man. I don't need you to buy me presents and gifts. I don't need you to show me you the nympho out here, that you a straight up lady, a gentleman in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. You don't have to do nothing to qualify for my love, my acceptance, my validation, and my roses. I'm just gonna sit them at your feet. Why? Because you're already enough. And I don't need to be rescued. I'm good. I don't need to rescue you because you good. I can just enjoy you and you can just enjoy me. I don't have to have you working like a slave or an animal. I value your heart, mind, body, spirit, and soul, and who you are as a person. I value your work ethic. I value your friendship. You don't have to take me out to expensive restaurants or buy me expensive gifts. You don't have to cook me a feast. You don't have to clean my house or my home. You don't have to take care of my children, whether they're by you or somebody else. You don't have to keep me in this or keep me in that or do this or do that. All you got to do is just be you and keep being you. And I'm going to be me and I'm going to keep being me. And we're going to be us and we're going to keep being us. And you going to climb that ladder, and you ain't going to have to go through hell and high water to do it. I'm going to just give you the keys because you showed me that you're responsible enough to handle the keys. You showed me you're responsible enough to handle this type of love. You showed me that you are trustworthy and loyal, and so I can give you that validation and that acceptance. And no matter what, whether you need me or you don't need me, I'm here. I'm here because I want to, not because I need to be. I'm not desperate. I'm not broken. I don't see you as desperate. I don't see you as broken. All I see is you, and you are enough. So if you are suffering through that rescuer spirit, first of all, you need to see it. It's not enough just to be made aware that you got it. You need to go to the root of where it began in the first place. Did it start with your mom and dad? Did it start with your roots before then? Did it start because of something that happened at school? Does it start with your first boyfriend or girlfriend or your first friend? Does it start with, what does it start with? Because when you see where it started and then you can see all the way up until this point right now where it's affecting you, all the places from beginning to end, it starts to lock in. And unfortunately, it also unlocks it from in you. And then you're able to let it go. And then you're able to let God and let you yourself begin training yourself to act, conduct, and treat yourself accordingly. I am enough. I don't have to be super saver. I don't have to be the one in the room that always steps up to the plate and be Miss or Mr. Responsible. I can just rest and I can just be. And that's the team. I love y'all. God bless you. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. You heard me? Peace.